Power forward from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 23, Richard Escoto. 17, Peter Alfaro. Shooting guard also from Zamboanga City, number 14, Mark Baroca.
Out your PBA Saturday inside the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Ball is up and away we go. Alfaro gets the first touch of this match. Ian Sangalang, usually in Philippine Cup, he elevates his numbers as Aris Jonicio converts from downtown.
That was such an offensive rebound.
And off the bench you will have Paul Lee, you will have Xavier Lucero, Beast Calvin Apueva as the 3-point shot connects for Bearfield. Their first bucket of the game.
Such a deadly shooter Bearfield is. He only needed a little space. Of course, there was a ball screen provided for him, but that little space was enough for that jump shot.
You know, as long as he's healthy, he will be one of the top guards in the league. Now, they certainly need the hope for the Blackwater Bossing. Sangalang off the pocket pass. Strong move inside. Another set of second chance points. Now secured by Ian.
He had a rebound. You know, he took an open shot but missed, but that's part of their system. That's part of their flow.
Sangalang, another attack. Could be another assist there for Mark Baroca. Now Sangalang has 4 points, eating up the interior defense of the Blackwater Bossing. Oh, great move coming from Bearfield as he has all 5 points for Blackwater. All field goals, rather, for Blackwater. Only David has added a free throw.
And he took that layup against Sangalang and saved Lucero. What a gutsy move by Bearfield.
Sangalang dribbles out, hand off to Baroca. They go to another pocket pass. It has been automatic. Bit of confusion on the ball screen defense. Attacking, short corner jumper. Won't get the bounce. Forward pass. David catches and connects his first field goal of the matchup. Blackwater is up by 1. Rome De La Rosa and Paul Lee all checking in. Bearfield on the blow by. Layup is there.
Explosive crossover dribble, and he was able to blow by Rome De La Rosa, and there was no help defense to cover that baseline attack.
Sangalang. And off to Paul Lee, being defended by Bearfield. Better coverage this time around. De La Rosa dials it up downtown.
Great first attempt for Rome De La Rosa, immediately puncturing that hoop.
Good idea coming from David, attacking the much smaller defense of Paul Lee, but he comes up empty. Pass was a bit behind Lastimosa, but he manages. Sangalang, oh, this is going to be easy, and it's going to be an N1.
And that was such a great pass coming from Zave Lucero, recognizing that it was Bearfield on Sangalang. And that's automatic 2 points for Ian.
Bradwin Ginto.
Blackwater has a very deep rotation with their guards.
Paul Lee, the leaner, signature shot for the lethal weapon.
Beautiful shot coming from Paul Lee that time.
16-12 is the count. Mitchell goes baseline, the pass stolen by Lastimosa. Forward pass to Lucero. Xavier, strong move, gets the layup in the foul.
He was bumped in mid-air by Christian David. Of course, it's so hard to challenge Xavier Lucero once he gets the
ball. You can shoot over him. Good cut, Lastimosa issues a pass. Apueva attacks, kicks it out to Lucero for 3. Good as well.
Yes. Xavier Lucero with his own 3-point shot. Of course, credit the great ball movement of Magnolia. Very unselfish.
David wants back-to-back.
Wow.
He will pick it up.
No effort at all in that 3-point shot by Christian David. He's such a natural shooter.
Now he is the leading scorer of this game with 9 points already. Hand off to Paul Lee. Lucero goes to the Euro, gets the N1.
Lucero is just so quick.
Oh, they will call the travel. No, they call the basket N1. As Justin Chua. 9 points for David, 7 for Bearfield. And that one-hander is gone for the Beast. And David, who is now in double digits with 11.
Oh, another blow by right there. This time from Jerome Lastimosa. So the defensive issues continue.
Too strong from Bearfield. Lastimosa on the attack. Hits the bricks. Lee back to Lastimosa. The pass back results to a triple.
Very unselfish offense for Magnolia that time. Lee was wide open, but he opted to pass it back to Jerome Lastimosa, who did not disappoint with a three-point shot.
It looks like Blackwater is always trying to recover defensively, right? After every pass, after every drive, they try to react, but they leave Justin Chua wide open down low. Allow you to extend your arms and not be called for an offensive foul.
Correct. He is so smart, and this was the open layup for
Double team now, forced to pass out. Abueva goes on the drive, kicks it out to De La Rosa. 1 second to shoot. Barroca beats the buzzer with a three.
Again, the excellent ball movement, really beautiful to watch, is the offense of Magnolia.
Our referees will take another look at it. But from our angle, it looked like, let's see where this goes. Barroca on the ball screen with Sangalang. They were the first two to really do damage. They create a mismatch and a driving lane for Rome De La Rosa.
Again, defensive lapse on the part of Blackwater. De La Rosa took advantage and scored off that baseline drive. And now this is a commanding 17-point lead.
Escoto. Ball screen action. Peter goes to Barroca. Could not pull up for the jumper. Alfaro picks. The floater is good.
Good move by Peter Alfaro. Their very first game, but on both ends of the floor, they're really playing high-quality basketball.
That shot will fall for Bearfield. Another triple for him. Trying to evade the defense of Lucero, but he stays with him. BJ off the spin. The layup is good. Lastimosa rejects the ball screen from Ribes. Driving lane, he stops. Kicks it out, stolen by Bearfield. What a find, David. Completes the play with a layup. It's a stellar play. Leading all scorers now with 13 points and inching Blackwater closer, down by 10. 41-31, timeout Magnolia. But then he was claimed through the waivers by the Blackwater Bossing.
And he was an NCAA Juniors MVP.
Three-point shot for Bearfield as the rally continues. Prince Caperal underneath, patient move inside. Really not comfortable in that shaded area. More of a face-up type of player. Abueva rushes and backs it home.
He knew exactly that he had the speed advantage over Prince Caperal. He was able to make that floater. And Blackwater played so much better on the defensive end, making it harder for Magnolia to score.
This will be another end one for Christian David this time as he continues his stellar play. Already 15 in the match for David. Gets the rebound in Bearfield. Will attack. They go to the corner. Cash over three. It's gone.
So 2 3-point shots now for JP Casio in this quarter.
And he does not have to create for himself. He's just waiting for that perfect opportunity.
Magnolia has tried different defenders on him. Rome, Peter Alfaro.
Doesn't matter what kind of defense he sees. Any type of daylight, and he is letting that ball go. 18 points for Cedric Bearfield. And that 11-point lead is now down to just 4. A 7-0 counter run for the Blackwater Bossing. Lucero dumps the ball inside. Sangalang, the push shot is gone with a foul against Bradwin. And it might be reviewed.
That's
for the unsportsmanlike foul.
That's the second.
Bearfield goes on the drive. Overcooks the layup. Counter-attack here for Magnolia. Oli to Lucero. The drive is good for 2. Malilin runs into trouble. Another throwaway there. They go on the drive. Lastimosa with a fake pass in the bucket.
Little bit of a Pinoy step right there for Jerome.
73 to 57. Magnolia rebuilding their advantage. Abueva, downhill attack. That pass, tapped and stolen. 3-on-1, no look pass. Ayon with a finish.
Great steal and a great pass coming from said Bearfield.
Again, it was turnovers that allowed Blackwater to come back into the game, and JD Tongkab makes it 2 straight fast break attack for the Blackwater bossing, and the finish. This one before that, Bearfield with a steal, and then a no-look shovel pass to Mike Ayon to score his first bucket of the ball game. Their way back into this contest with defense. Lackadaisical pass coming from Mark Baroka. JD Tongkab makes it pay with a take-off. Came too quick for them. And now he will go inside. Sneaky play there. Good cut from Rom De La Rosa. Grabs the board.
Ooh,
Calvin creates space and hits the one-hander.
Magnolia has been so successful with their transition attack, mostly on penetrations like that, using their speed.
Back up to a 20-point lead for the Hotshots, 83 to 63. David shoots over the defense of Lapot, and he has 26 now.
I was gonna say that was a 4 shot, but
Christian goes to the fall-away jumper. Great defense from Calvin. Baroka to the cutting Sanggalang. What a pass! 2 members of the Pinatubo trio. 20-point lead now as Sanggalang hits 15 points in the game. Pull-up jumper, good for JD Tongkab.
beautiful shot by JD Tongkab.
Ayon, pull-up jumper, gets the bounce.
He's pretty good in the medium range. He's been known for that shot even when he was playing in college.
It reminds me a little bit of a guy named Peter June Simon who used to play for Magnolia Chicken Timplados Hotshots. Lastimosa with a high ball screen in Sanggalang. Pass lands with Baroka. Difficult jumper! Somehow it falls!
In the nick of time, that advantage over his defender.
Look at this shot. Look at how high up Mark Baroka had to release that. Ayon goes to Escoto. Scores inside.
Mike Ayon drew the defense.
And there's not enough time remaining in the shot clock. But if not, you have to trust your teammates, trust your offense a little bit more. Luckily for them, another miss from Paul Lee. And that's more like it, a drive coming from Bearfield. An end-one opportunity.
But this was more about Bearfield trying to find a way to score. So an opening right there. A little...
in the next few minutes.
They have to try to bring it down to under 10 points in the last 5 minutes if they can.
Unfortunate miss there coming from Bearfield. That pass tap. Recovered. And that is a lucky break. Xavier Lucero turns garbage into gold.
So again, not a good shot for Mike Ayon. Although he can hit that shot, but that wasn't an open shot.
With that flyby move coming from Mark Baroka, he completes the highlight with a bucket. Lastimosa slowing things down now. Gives the ball up to Sanggalang. Baroka uses the Sanggalang screen. Mark Baroka, the one-hander signature move. Christian David, the scoring considerably slowed down for the Blackwater big. That is Aris Junisho adding to his tally, adding to the rebounding advantage. Will be a key issue for Magnolia. They would hope that all of these bench players will be ready to contribute when they're called upon, as Ahanmisi does exactly that with a one-hander.
A lot of shots.
All of their guards got opportunities to play, to lead the attack for their squad. but their defense never wavered. And Roy Malilit scores with a layup. Coach Chito Victorero waving them off, saying no need to take another shot. Yes, they will be okay. Winning this by 22 points. Magnolia Chicken Timplados Hotshots dominant 106-84. Picking up their first win out of Philippine Cup. Coach Jeffrey Coriazo, I'm sure he wanted